Hey guys, it's the end of the day for me, but I want to harvest this big broccoli floret. That is right, it is a flower. In Italian, broccolo means a flowering crest of cabbage, so it's definitely a crest of flowers right now and ready to be harvested. Fun fact, in the US, about 90% of broccoli is coming from California, so if you want to plant broccolis in the spring, especially here in the South, Zone 7B, stick with me and I'll show you how I did this. Hi guys, welcome to Garden on a Hill where we talk about easy home gardening. My name is Vin and today we'll talk about growing broccolis here in the South in the spring. It's always a challenge for us because our summers get too quick and we don't really have that long springtime. So this year I tried one in ground and then one in the grow bag. The one that I'm going to show you is the one in ground. The one in the grow bag still grew. It will have a little floret, but it's not as big as the one in ground. So definitely do it in ground for this. Now, if you like these videos, make sure you follow my journey, you follow my page, like this video, share this video, hit that subscribe button, and hit that bell button so anytime I upload something new, you get notified. I'm sorry that was a lot, but let's go ahead and look at how I grew these broccolis in spring. So I started with a transplant that you can get from any big box store. In this case, to the very left is the Bonnie broccoli. That's what I bought together with all these other brassicas, just to make sure I can even grow broccoli here in the spring for this experiment. This is typically available in Home Depot or Lowe's, so if you can use this as your transplant, based on my experience, you will have a good spring harvest. Now in my case, I just bought two and I started to plant them March the 5th. At the back of the tag, it'll tell you to put it in full sun 18 to 24 inches apart. You may need to modify that in the spring, especially here in the South, because we have days where it's 50 and the next day it'll be 80 and above, and that will cause your broccoli to bolt. So what I did was actually place them 24 inches apart. I only had two just to promote better circulation, and also spring brings a lot of rain, so it's easier for you to spot slugs and pests. For full sun, instead of putting it in full sun, I put it right where the shade and the sun meets, that perfect spot. I put it under a tree, and during the morning it gets 4 to 5 hours of morning sun, and in the afternoon it is shaded, and it typically works. After finding the right spot, make sure you give it rich and loose soil. Broccoli is a heavy feeder and it loves nitrogen. What I do to start is buy one bag of this evergreen manure and compost, half a bag for each plant. I have two, so I only needed one bag. It was $2.48. And then I add 1 cup of blood meal on each planting. You can also use your homemade compost and decomposed animal manure if you have that available. After planting, water well. I typically water twice a week and every day in hot days. Make sure it's watered well because broccoli does not want to dry out, especially in the heat, or it will bolt. From then on, fertilize with your choice of organic soluble fertilizer or synthetic fertilizer every 15 days and you will have a big floret. So here we are, day 70, and the broccoli floret is ready to be harvested because it's starting to yellow in the middle, which means the little flowers are starting to bloom. I'm cutting this off. Now, once you cut this off, you can actually leave it and will start resprout smaller florets. And you can also eat the leaves, so you can have a constant harvest of broccoli. If you proceed with a grow bag, make sure you get one that's bigger than 5 gallons. You will have to water it more, as I notice it dries more, and also you have to fertilize it better because it's not in contact with the soil. That would be it. That would be my tips for growing broccoli in the spring. Hope this helps you, and I'll see you later.